Greetings, fellow ice sheet monsters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, The First Wendigo, Episode 20, Blood on the Ice, Part 1. So he's going to try to patch that door up, and then I'm not too worried about these polar bears getting deteriorated. Like, it's frozen here, right? It's almost always frozen, so I'll haul the bears when I can haul them. There's no urgency there. But I will have you drop a preach health on Fu. She's asleep. Never mind. It's still negative 23 in her room. It is. Well, sheer comfortable temperature range is negative 13. Oh, yeah, because of the heaters. That's right, that's right. Let me fix that. It's always something. Alright, she's fine. Maybe a little hungry. Go feed her. You're standing next to Simple Meals, Mech. Oh, time is slowing down, so there must be another... Yep, there's another bear. Well, Fade, you're gonna have to starve. I like how this bear can't seem to figure out to attack a Minotaur, and it's just like in death limbo. I kind of love that. I don't know if it's intended, but I'll take... Oh, yep, another bear's coming. Mech, get ready. Wow, this is so spicy. I'm not even an hour in, and we have, like, manhunters busting the doors, and prisoners trying to escape, and people getting eaten by bears. Bear down by brain damage, which is just delicious. So where are the thrombos now? There is... Oh, this stupid Thrombo decided to take a nap here. Time is slow, probably because of that last bear. So there's one bear left. It's north. I don't foresee it coming in anytime soon. How will I bear all the dangers? I'll bear and grin it, man. Medical treatment is probably for frostbite. It is. It's getting warmer in here, though, so she should be okay. I don't know about the... I can't say the same for the Impid that we have, because Impid's temperature tolerance range is very small, and they're easy to lose consciousness due to hypothermia. Alright, there's only one polar bear left. Who knew that Mech had it in him, or rather, to down all those bears? Alright, mechs, you are now good for behind the walls. And mech, the combat mech groups, they did a wonderful job. Straight up, wonderful job. Combat mech group is now going to be issued to go recharge. Mech barely succeeded in that fight. But due to her right to bear arms, barely escaped with a victory. Time to bear down on the bed. English allows you to use bear in like every sentence. Not quite as good as buffalo, though. If anyone knows that famous English sentence. Buffalo, 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 buffalo is a grammatically correct sentence in English. Why? Because English is weird, dude. English is just weird. Good job. Yeah, you didn't get very far. The other thing I'm going to have to keep close eye on is with Solwayne disabled. No, Fade... Alright, Fade just can eat this meal. With Solwayne disabled, there is not an automatic hauler bot bringing nutrients to the vat. Really? You're gonna bring 5 rice, Mech? Dude. Could you please work smarter, not harder? I don't want to get in a punching match because Max melee skill isn't particularly great, so I'm not playing fair in this fight. I'm playing smart. You want to keep whatever remains of your spine. Nope. No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. There goes my only other egg person. Egg person. Egg person. I like that. Right, let's close this door so as to not encourage other people to run. And hey, you need to go through an extraction cycle, don't you? Yoinky your genes. Parduk, go to farm zone. And then I don't know where we're hauling. Oh, to a charger. Alright, haul Rosie to a charger too. You can't repair them, right? Only the Mechanitor can repair their own robots, as you can see. But at least we can charge them up so that they're nice and ready to go when Wendy's up. So Wendy has a T-minus 1.5 days, and it has been an eventful, incredibly eventful day of her taking a nap and then having the entire base overrun by polar bears. Did not see that coming. That was not in my top 10 things you'd like to, you think you're going to expect to see. So it's 12 Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit in this room now. Comfortable enough that they're not going to die. Have the Thrumbo left. Yeah, I think, right? Yep, just an Arctic Fox left. So I'm going to close the east door so that that Arctic Fox doesn't come under behind the walls. Oh, gold. I will take gold from the sky. So these guys are probably pretty starving and covered in frostbite. Well, that's Fade, but yeah. Copy that. I will caravan more meals in for ease. So the stack of 3 does not have... It's not human meat. It's bear meat. The stack of 4 is human, and the stack of 2 is acceptable for everyone. So I'm going to bring those meals and stick them in to Vazvon's room. That way I don't have to feed them. Oh, good. Literally went berserk as I came in to feed you. Alright. Same deal as the last person. You are welcome to leave, but there's no guarantee. Oh, you're downed. It's a dark business. Gene extraction and prisoner maintenance. It's a dark business. Oh my god, Wendy, please hurry up. What? Oh, the hemogen operation. Yeah. Hemogen farming is actually a really, really good way to level up your doc. Ooh. Ha ha! One more prisoner bites the dust. It's okay. I didn't need 2 impids that were both male. It served functionally no purpose. I was going to say, hemogen extraction is a very good way to level up your doctoring, because, like, there's not really a risk of... And then, before I finished that sentence, the game was like, Schmeck! You're wrong! You killed him! Royals with enemies. Yeah, that looks amazing. It's a raid of a bunch of impids, I'm assuming, because they're archers. And that's a lot of honor. So, once I'm awake, count me in. Oh, poor Mech. Extreme exhaustion collapse. Extracted cold weakness and beardless. I feel like those two things go together. Yeah, about 39 enemies each raid. Correct. I think what I'm going to do right now is to poll you all about next priority. So, there it is. What do you think we should do? Should we improve the defenses? Rebuild the entire farm? Pacify the prisoners? Not that there's a lot of prisoners anymore. I typed this up when I actually had prisoners. Now I have just the one. Gestate more mechanoids. Construct a death rest room, dedicated room. Improve the kitchen or something else. So one of the things that I could do with the improve the defenses is to design a tox box. So now you're given the option to have tox grenades, tox packs, and tox bomb launchers. And that can be a really effective way to subdue raiders without killing them. Building a gas chamber maze of sorts. And because Wendy is immune to toxins, she can walk around in a toxin maze with no issue at all. Now, the tox maze won't work against wasters, because wasters are naturally tox immune, and it will be less effective against hussars, because they have a 50% resistance. But against impids, boy, you better believe it's going to work. We can also design a fire maze for the wasters. So we can have two entry mazes, one dedicated for gas chamber, and one for fire. I think now is a really good time to remind everyone that this is not a family-friendly stream. So, yeah. I will only say that much. Now, the fire chamber, I think it would be wise for us to... One of the issues with the fire chamber is it's really hard to put the fires out. So, if we did have a fire chamber, it might be wise for us to get a paramedic bot, which helps to fight fires first. But that means we have to fight the War Queen, and we don't really have a base that can defend against a War Queen right now. So there are some things that need to be done first before we can do like a safe fire burn area. But yeah, that's the idea. Wendy out in 21 hours. Could not be any faster. But Fade, you're doing okay. And this dude on the ground is fine. Once Mac's up, probably deal with that mood. Oh, no caravanning. I forgot that I left you on there. Let's feed you. Oh, crisis of belief. Don't really care. And then bink the gene. If you're wondering what branch I'm on, read the title of the stream. I don't often use caps lock, but I have in this case. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, another thing that I'll do, is to shrink the zone a little to have everything that I own inside of the orbital trade beacon area. Make it just a little bit easier to sell things off. Maybe at some point we have like a properly nice trade room or something. I don't know. that's such a low priority for me that that's a big old maybe at some point in the far-flung future once I'm not overwhelmed by tasks. Can they have another door between the farm and the kitchen? I don't know what you mean. Also, pretty sure that I said weapons down here, but I guess it needs to be a high priority. I am going to caravan again, because there's just too much hauling to do and Solwain is unconscious. So the purpose of this is to further reduce the chance of slave rebellions. And it looks like improved defenses is going to be the next project. So question to all of you is how to improve defenses. Toxic maze, turrets, or fire maze, or other viewer suggestions. There we go. Have you pick on that? How are you? Oh my god, you are filling up your stockpile real quick. I don't have all the research necessary in order to build said improved kill box or entryway or whatever it is, so it's one of those projects that will get done at some point. It just needs a little bit of research from Wendy, when Wendy isn't massively overwhelmed by the amount of work that she has to do. She's industrious, you know. She's got a real strong spirit, so I'm not worried about overwhelming her. But my lord, do I have a lot of weapons in here? Smoke launchers don't count as far as weapons go for what should not be around slaves. So to that end, I might even just equip this smoke launcher on Fade, because that makes sense. That allows her to shut down mech turrets, or to equip EMP weapons. EMP weapons actually can be used against Wendy, though. So EMP weapons don't count for Slave Rebellion, but because Wendy has a Silinx and a mech chip in her head, she's vulnerable to EMP-based attacks. So although it's not necessarily a Slave Rebellion danger to allow Fade to have an EMP weapon, it is a potential threat. Oh, good. You are smacking things up in your room. All right, enjoy. It's a potential threat for combat risk. And I think that's all the weapons other than the smoke launcher. I'm not going to worry about the smoke launcher right now. Okay. You desperately need food. Uh-oh, biostarvation. That's what I wanted to avoid. And you're tantruming too. Oh, this is fine. Transport crash. And it is a pigskin who is tough and also robust. That's going to be a hard pig. Oh, but not capable of violence. And also going to be dead before I can get there. But the correct age for egg extraction. It's too bad that Wendy's asleep for 8 more hours. Hey, Matt, can you, like, finish up your tantrum? Oh, Fade did. I will attempt to capture, or attempt to tame, or tend, rather. Why do I hear punching? Oh, because you're breaking leather. Okay. Thunk, thunk, thunk. They must have died. Yeah, they bled out. She came to a halt. Pretty soon, Fade will be a lot easier to manage when her alcohol addiction is done. This has been like a year and something process of getting her to not be flipping out. So she's getting pretty close to a lot more stable mood. So for the bio-starvation, the hope was to fill the vat with... Oh, that corpse barely had any meat left on it. And Mech... Uh-oh. Mech hive. Breachers. Can I catch a break? There's so many of them. Wendy has 2 hours left. She can wake up without penalty, I believe. Alright, you guys want a tox maze. Got it. Okay. Nutrition for half a day. No, I'm not going to wake her up early. I'm just going to let the mechs smush some stuff briefly. Unfortunately, I don't have any like allies or anyone to call because I'm still just neutral with the Glitterworld Empire. I also don't have any Flake or Yayo for Mech, which is a bit of a problem. So what mechs do they have? Let's analyze. They have 2 thumpers, termites rather, 4 scythers, 3 pikemen, a lancer and militors. So the lancer and the scythers are probably the dangerous ones. And I'm just gonna have to let them breach until Wendy is out of the death rest. I don't think waking her up early makes sense. I could try to launch shells at them, but I do think that the chance of me hitting is extremely low. But I will attempt it. Is Call Trooper still on cooldown? Yeah, likely. I can't check because Wendy's unconscious, but almost certainly. Okay, you need food. Let's just eat a packaged survival meal so that you don't freak out. And then Mac also really needs to get some psych out in his system. Her system. I'm bad with pronouns. So the Scythers are coming in first. Their breach point is probably going to be around here. So I think what I'm going to do is create a new zone here. Area 1. Stick all the mechs there. I don't care if you're a war mech or not. Makes no difference. Oh, you should not walk that way, though. With the... I don't know. Whatever. Wendy, get up. The timing of this is... Oh, no, they're going east. Area 2. Let's have you here. I have no idea where this shell is going. Wrong. It's going very wrong. Okay, when you say 100%, you gotta mean it. Because 100% to me means done. So if 100% to you means almost done, it's not quite true, is it now? They might breach, like, through this mountain. Alright, now it's done. Wake now. So, calling aid, it's bad temperature. So, it might be off cooldown, but it's literally too cold to even bother calling them, or even to be able to be allowed to be called in. I am not going to bother repairing a robot at this juncture. I think that her heavy SMG is probably the best weapon. Maybe a chain shotgun? And then Fade. You try to hit here, I guess. Yeah, I could set Wake automatically. But, I would have been happy for her to keep sleeping longer if it was possible. So I didn't want to wake her up at the minimum time, which is why I didn't wake early. Your needs are currently met. And she will have the Glucosoid Rush, which is really nice. So she has an extra 12% move speed as a result of her death resting. Which is swanky. Parduk, you are so not going to be helpful for this fight that I'm going to have you go away. And then Mech, you are psychically deficient, so I'm a little worried about you not being all that helpful either. You currently don't have a... I think I need to do this. So, I am going to operate on Mech administering Wake Up, because Mech is just going to go to sleep. Okay, Fade, I'm not going to have you bother with that. Go do something else. Because Mech's going to go to sleep otherwise. Yep, and they're breaching there. Okay. What the heck are you doing? No, don't do the ovum thing. Should have been Goju's, actually, but oh well. Too late for that. Unstable power cells in the way? Yeah, I know. Things that I literally can't do anything about are things not worth mentioning. Just for future reference. Yeah, definitely getting bombed. It's too bad it didn't blast back. That would have actually been helpful had it. Alright, so the room is now breached. Fade, you are going to move these heaters into the bedroom area and then close the vents. Wow, you took a dive. Alright, starting to get splashed. Still too cold. Orange Cast is having a real tough time keeping up with the Scythers. I knew the Scythers were going to be the big problem here. I'm going to put the Minotaurs in front. I don't want to get thumped because I need Wendy to be faster than the Scythers. Two of the Scythers already look pretty damaged, so if I can get the... Ow, stop thumping me. If I can get the last Scyther damaged enough to outrun it, my chance of success here increases considerably. Shield belt is broken. You are going to flick these vents first and then work the heaters. Alright, go to maximum range. Mech, take a step forward. Jonah just became an adult. What a time. Hey, Jonah. How you doing? You're bio deficient in there? Yep, well, now's not the time to ask for food or anything from Auntie Wendy. She is busy. Alright, Fade is getting attacked inside. I'm going to shift Wendy and Mac indoors while Kellyan pulls back and probably gets damaged and destroyed. Oh, bye-bye vents. Okay, so it's not... So, okay, the Impid is definitely going to die at this point. There's no doubt about that. But I'm going to try to get Fade indoors. Nope, she's unconscious. Okay, that's not going to happen either. Matt, keep moving. You move to this pillar and shoot the termite. Aw, shot my thumb off. You know, these accuracies are really, really miserable. It'd be really good if, like, you shot better. Right, let's not stack up and let them splash. One termite down. Wendy, I'm going to have you leap and inject Go Juice. The pain is going to overwhelm her, and if she's not on 2 feet, she's not going to be fighting anymore. Mac, it would be good for you to take a dive at this point. I think Fade is probably going to freeze to death. There's nothing I can do for Fade, nor do I even care to. There goes the other termite. And Mac is finally down with 3 hours on the clock. What are you even shooting at now? You're shooting at Vec? Okay, I mean, have fun with that. Jonah in danger? Don't care. Yes, no, what difference does it make? You care about the things that you can affect, you don't care about the things you can't, right? Pretty good rule of thumb. Oh, good. Inalore with sappers coming in. Swell timing on that. Go ahead, prisoner. Try to escape. It's not as nice out there as you think. How is this Lancer still alive? I've dumped So many shots of auto shotty into this Lancer. Oh my god, Wendy, you need to work on your eyeballs. I don't know how you don't make these hits, but this is absurd. It has no arms, one leg, one eye. It's now literally headbutting me. There we go. Alright, Mech ETA 0.6. Sappers are obviously east wall. Coming in. Fade died. Mac is no longer bleeding to death. This geothermal's not going to hold up much longer. I'm going to repair it because it's acting as a barrier. Hoping that the sappers end up just fighting the mechs, but there's not much mech left, which is kind of the problem. What kind of sappers are you? Okay, I see. Hey, it's Tony Cefalu. You show up all the time. I should have left that door open. Because with the door shutting, it's, I'm actually going to change to a SMG. With the door shutting, it's, it means that the mechs won't fight the sappers as readily. Come on, Wendy. You're high on go juice. You should shoot better than this. Your firing accuracy. I know you were missing some body parts here, but it's pretty terrible. Did this prisoner just, like, Yeah, they just re-imprison themselves. That is hilarious. Alright, there's Stump. Hey, Parduk, you want to fight Tony? I no longer have Psychoid for the for Mech. And they're gonna try to steal stuff and leave. So they are taking mostly plasteel. It's funny that Jonah's 13 and has grave infant illness. Feels odd. What's annoying is the pikemen are not dealing with the... Like, the pikemen and the raiders are just sort of ignoring one another. Did you just take my multi-analyzer? That is a loser move. They probably took my Death Rester, Bionic Heart. We'll see what we can get back. Oh, Tony's a hussar. Wendy, like, accuracy matters here. Missing 9 times in a row. Little absurd, considering you have at least shooting 12. Gotta aim, girl. Gotta aim. Alright, so there's the one taking the accelerator. What else do they have? They have a lot of plasteel. Components, which is kind of annoying because it's a large stack of them. Not too worried about the standard subcore, because I can always scan for more. But I'm going to run myself low on hemogen to try to get the plasteel and components back. Girl, you need to, like, frickin' aim, lady. This allergic to accuracy is killing me. Because you still have mechs to deal... Oh, this is a hussar. It's going to be harder to down. Okay, that one's down. And then there was Tony. So, Wendy... Make sure you don't get up. In fact, given my mood... There, now I'm a little happier. Alright, these pikemen are just like hanging out at the bedrooms. Mac is sick, but that's fixable. And I've stopped pretty much everyone at this point, except for the pikes. Oh, good. Sunlight. Thanks, Eclipse. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. After a long fight, to have the sun come back and be annoying. Alright, so there was only the only death rest accelerator. That's fine. Feed on some downed people? Nope. I have a hemogen pack here. During raids, like, I'm kind of not reading chat for kind of incredibly obvious reasons, so you can tell me to do things, but I'm probably not looking because I'm busy. Okay, you guys are so fixated on attacking the wall. I'll allow it. Now you're shooting at me. Alright, Killian, let's, how bad banged up are you? I don't think it's going to be that hard to get you operational. Yep, you're no longer incapable of walking, so you're going to be my meat tank. So get up in there. Or my mech tank. Guess you're not made of meat. And you're downed already. That was quick-lived. Alright, let's try a different one. Orange Chaos, you want to come back operational? Oops. Misclick. You're going to be a little bit harder to bring back because you don't have missing body parts. Oh no, you're back up. Oh, I didn't mean to go this side of the wall. Let's pop on out of there. Yeah, shoot Waza. Waza doesn't even have weapons at the moment. But Orange Chaos's shield pack is going to be... Oh, nope, they're shooting at me. It's going to be really nice. Why'd you lose? Oh, you're hypothermic. Well, you're deathless, so... Not a super concern. Remaining mechs. Go to 3. And you are going to be in group 2. Right, so I aged Jonah up. In fact, Orange Chaos, so they don't keep shooting things that I don't want them to shoot at, you go to Area 4 and just let them shoot at you, because they don't shoot enough, I don't think, for them to even punch through your shield pack. But if you get into a punching match with them, they'll probably knock you out, because you're pretty damaged. Even Wendy is knocked out? Yeah, it's because of her hypothermia. But she has, as a result of being Sangovage, pretty fast healing. So as her wounds heal up, she'll be able to move around soon, I suspect. Being deathless has its perks. So I still have 282 plasteel. So it sucks that they stole so much plasteel from me, but it could be a lot worse. Oh, there was even more plasteel. It could have been a lot worse. Might need to cut Mac's leg off, we'll see. If OC goes dormant, they start shooting the wall. So I don't want OC to go dormant on purpose. I'd rather keep my walls intact and not have them, because if OC goes dormant, they break this wall and then they start smashing everything over here. So how does it serve me to have them? Either I can have them shoot at OC and it does nothing, or I can have them shoot at my base and it destroys things. Given those two choices, the solution is pretty dang obvious to me which one's better. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 17th and November 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to all of my generous supporters that show up to my live streams and cheer me on. I really appreciate it. And viewers like you that support the channel and make it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there, my fellow Wendigos.